Says, Dear Curtis, I can't believe our wedding day is finally here. We've talked about this day for so long, and now that it's here, it feels like a dream. I'm so excited and overwhelmed with love. I feel like the luckiest girl in the world to be marrying my best friend. We were just teenagers when we started dating, and look how far we've come. I remember writing love notes to one another and talking about how we would get married one day. I've loved growing and learning with you and watching you accomplish such great things. I'm so grateful for you and everything you've done for us to build this beautiful life together. I love your funny personality, your infectious laugh, the way you light up a room and are always the life of the party. I love your strong will and determination, but most of all, the love you have for me. Today, before God and all of our families and friends, I will vow to love you forever. I promise to always love, encourage, support, and honor you. I promise to always try, to always be faithful to you, and to always be there for you. I promise to inspire you like you've always inspired me, to lift you when you fall, and to remind you you're never alone. You're my best friend, partner in crime, and other half. I love you with every beat of my heart. It was once said, you don't love someone for their looks, or their clothes, or their fancy car. You love them because they sing a song only you can hear. Out of all the beautiful music I've heard, your song is my favorite. As excited as I am for this day, I'm even more excited for every day that follows. The days we'll get to spend together, the life we will get to build, the family we'll start. We are so blessed, and I'll always be so grateful that God gave me you. I love you so much, and I can't wait to be husband and wife. See you at the altar. Love you always. Julie.
Princess, well, the day is finally here. The day we promised about, joked about, dreamed about, and have thought about for 8.5 years now is becoming a reality. At certain times we weren't so sure we were going to make it to this day, but here we are. It has been an amazing journey on this road to marriage, and I can't wait to see what the rest of our lives have in store for us together. The day I first laid eyes on you in CCD is a day I'll never forget. Ever since that day, you have been my whole world, my rock, and my best friend. It seemed like it was my destiny to make you my wife and give you everything that you deserved. The world has thrown us some obstacles, but that is why we are who we are today and what makes us so strong together. A lot of things have changed since the day we first met. The shy Julie that I first met has turned into the most well-rounded person I could ever imagine, with a smile that lights up the room, a personality that no one could ever forget, and a voice that touches souls. You deserve so much more than I could possibly ever give you. But I promise you, though, I will dedicate my whole life to loving you and enjoying our journey together. I can't wait to see how breathtaking you look when you walk down the aisle today with your dad. Knowing that moments later you will no longer be Julie Massey and our life together will begin as husband and wife. Hardball Curtis will break down into tears just as I am writing this letter. It's crazy to think that two 17-year-olds could have dreamt this up 8 years ago. But for some reason we both seem to know this is what our lives had in store for us. All that being said, I have personally designed this gift for you. It has a lot of meaning into a little piece of jewelry. The fleur-de-lis, which is a stylized lily known from former royal arms of France. It symbolizes my love for Louisiana, as it is used frequently in Louisiana. Engraved in it there is a treble clef, which symbolizes your love for music. The meaning is that no matter how far we are from each other, I will always be there with you in your heart, where I belong. The day is finally here. So if you like, you can put this necklace on, or don't, your choice. And bring your beautiful self down the aisle. I'll be waiting for you. Love, Baby Cakes.
Live on our knees, 'cause he'd choose us in 100 lifetimes.
Curtis, Julie, you have come together in this church so that the Lord may seal and strengthen your love in the presence of this church minister and this community of your families and friends. Christ abundantly blesses your love. He has already consecrated you in baptism, and now today he enriches and strengthens you by a special sacrament so that you may assume the duties of marriage in mutual and lasting fidelity. And so in the presence of God and this church, I ask you to state your intentions. Curtis and Julie, have you come here freely, without reservation, to give yourselves to each other in marriage?
I have.
Will you love and honor each other as husband and as wife for the rest of your lives?
I will.
Will you accept children lovely from God and bring them up according to the law of God and His people?
I will.
Since it's your intention now to enter into such a marriage, as you join your right hands together, we ask now that you declare your consent before God and this community of God's people.
I take you, Julie, to be my wife. I promise to be true to you, in good times and in bad, in sickness and in health. I will love you and honor you all the days of my life.
I take you, Curtis, to be my husband. I promise to be true to you, in good times and in bad, in sickness and in health. I will love you and honor you all the days of my life.
I'll say I do for the rest of my life. With all that I have, I do. And I will. When the sky is falling, I promise you I'm all in. No turning back. Every day, every moment, every breath you take, I choose you.
You say you'll be down in 5. The smell of your perfume is floating down the stairs. You're fixing up your hair like you do. I know that I'll be a mess the second that I see you. You won't be surprised, it happens every time, it's nothing new. It's always on a night like tonight. I thank God you can read my mind. Cause when you look at me with those eyes, I'm speechless, staring at you standing there in that dress. What it's doing to me ain't a secret, cause watching you is all that I can do. And I'm speechless, you already know that you're my weakness. After all this time I'm just as nervous every time you walk into the room. I'm speechless. It started when you said hello, just did something to me. And I've been in a daze ever since the day that we met. You take the breath out of my lungs, can't even fight it, and all of the words out of my mouth without even trying. And I'm speechless, staring at you standing there in that dress. What it's doing to me ain't a secret, cause watching you is all that I can do. And I'm speechless, you already know that you're my weakness. After all this time I'm just as nervous every time you walk into the room. I'm speechless.
Being the father of daughters and watching them grow over the years, I often wondered what I would think, say, and do when a man came up to me and told me that he was going to marry my daughter. Well, when it comes to Curtis, I have to say that I've been very blessed and fortunate because I've had the opportunity to watch Curtis go from a teenager to a college student, to a young man, and finally to the adult that he is today that we all love and respect. Curtis and Julie, may you live a long, loving, happy life together. We love you both. Dear Curtis.
And Curtis, you're the luckiest one of all. Because she picked you to be her husband, her best friend, her life partner. She got stuck with the rest of us. And I'm just so happy that you guys have that together. And I wish you nothing but the best of luck in the rest of your lives together.
Let's raise our glasses in a toast, wishing my best friend and his beautiful bride, Mr. and Mrs. Julie Thompson, to Curtis and Julie Thompson, to wealth, health, happiness in the world, all of us.
Grab somebody sexy, tell them, hey, give me everything tonight. Give me everything tonight. Give me everything tonight. Give me everything tonight.
To the night, cause tomorrow I'm off to do battle, perform for a princess. But tonight, I can make you my queen and make love to you endless. It's insane the way the name growing, money keep flowing. Hustlers moving silent, so I'm tiptoeing. So keep blowing, I got it locked up like Lindsay Lohan. Put it on my life, baby. I'm gonna give you a ride, baby. Can't promise tomorrow, but I promise tonight.
Grab somebody sexy, tell them, hey, give me everything tonight. Give me everything tonight. Give me everything tonight. Give me everything tonight.
Excuse me, and I might drink a little more than I should tonight. And I might take you home with me if I could tonight. And baby, I'ma make you feel so good tonight. Cause we might not get tomorrow.